I'm not looking forward to this one, Dan. I'll be honest with you. They are in good form. They seem to be getting good results. They're playing good football. And I think we're still shit.
Yeah, it's always been a tough place for us to go. Traditionally, over the years, it's always been a difficult place. And now they are a much better side than us at the moment. And it's crazy to say that, but they're in great form. What Iraola has done with that team has been fantastic. And you do look at it and think, okay, he did have a whole season to implement it. And that is maybe an argument to keep Lopetegui. But again, it's not just about that. If you fall, Iraola didn't fall out with the players and all of that stuff going on. But he's done phenomenal. They're playing good football. They're winning games. They've got some big results this season. It's going to be so difficult, especially with how open we are at the back, how all over the place, and the amount of chances we give up. I think they'll have a field day, and we just have to hope that they haven't got their shooting boots on and we can turn up. And one positive thing I will say is we seem to have improved on our set pieces. And that's something we struggled at all season. I think we've scored 3 now. So that could be our ticket to beating. If we can start to be consistent with our set pieces, then we may get somewhere with
and
it.
I've got to say as well that game on Monday, I said it before and I say it again, a big goal, when a big goal needs scoring, Tommy Souček comes up with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, listen, he took it well. It was a great delivery for a change.
Yeah.
And it was a great header. And that's what you need in the box. And this is what if we're going to actually start maybe trying to be like Arsenal, be set piece FC, then that's a good argument for Souček because he is great in the box, in both boxes. So we just have to sort out our set pieces and make sure we're consistent in them. And it seemed like we did take a little bit of a leaf out of Arsenal's book with sort of crowd in the back post and all of that stuff. Yeah, I mean, going into it, I'm going to be very interesting to see what he goes with lineup-wise for this. He's going to have to get it spot on and get his approach spot on.
Do you think that we should be starting Fullkrug in this game, or do you think Bowen's got to carry on where he was?
I personally would like to see Fullkrug. I don't know whether starting would be a step too far, considering he was off for a long time off injury. And this is what I don't get with Lopetegui is you've got Fullkrug. He's come back in the Leicester game. We lost, yes, but he come back off the bench and scored. Now, what happened next week? He brings Ings on instead of Fullkrug. And I've been obviously calling for Ings to get more of a chance. But we don't see Fullkrug. And you think, well, this is a chance to get him some more minutes and could be a key player, but he doesn't. Yeah. So now we're in a situation where in months, he's only had a small cameo off the bench. So maybe starting will be a step too far. That's what I don't get with Lopetegui. We saw the Fulham game. Ings come off the bench, scored an important equaliser last minute. Yeah. We didn't see him for ages.
Yeah.
I just don't get it. So starting, I don't know whether he would be up to it. So personally, for now, I'd probably just stick with the Bowen thing up top and then Fullkrug off the bench. But that's Lopetegui. You just don't know what he's going to do at this stage. Moyes, at least Moyes, you kind of knew the team. For good or bad, you kind of had a feeling of, okay, it's going to be roughly this. Each week, Lopetegui, week to week, you cannot predict it. Yeah, honestly. Listen. What would you do then? What would you start?
I would start with Bowen again. As I said before, I would play.
The midfield is key. Like he's been chopping and changing that midfield up, and I thought we had a nice balance with Soler and Souček, but then he went to Alvarez and Souček with Soler in the 10.
Yeah, I don't know why he did that. Again, I think putting Alvarez back in showed a bit of fear. I don't think we needed to change it at all. I think it could be just out of necessity because I still want to see Paquetá in a 10, but just because Mickey's injured. I think it could be Soler, Souček in the midfield with Paquetá just in front of them. Kudus on the right, Somerville on the left, Bowen up front. I'll go with that.
Yeah, it's so weird again. I don't massively.
I would go with Todibo because I think fucking Mavropanos is terrible.
Yeah, well, this is it. So Todibo did come off the bench. So obviously there's not too much of an issue that he won't even play. So then why not start him? He's much better suited to a high. I don't think we're that suited to a high line anyway. But if he's going to play,
if anyone he's not Mavropakin Panos. That's for fucking sure.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. He's the least suited. He has not got the legs for it. So yeah, he's got to get this spot on.
How the fuck is Soler on 4 yellow cards?
Really?
Someone just said Soler, Souček, Paquetá, and Rodriguez all on 4 yellows could have no midfield. How the fuck is he? Ain't even got 4 games under his belt, has he?
That's mental. I think it's how we play because we are so open at the back. A lot of time you got to run back and just give a cynical foul.
All right, let's start wrapping up then.
Yeah. All right. What's your prediction then?
Do you want to? I want to say, I don't want to do it before Christmas. It's my birthday. I think we lose 2-0. If I'm honest,
2-0. Yeah, I could see another 3-1 Bournemouth. Or Dobbs is just there. He said it as well. If I'm being honest, and realistic, I can see. I'm just saying it. I know you've got to be positive, but I'm not forcing out of fate. I could say 2-1 West Ham, but I wouldn't believe it. I wouldn't believe it if I said that.
I'm as wrong as I was against the Newcastle game.
So do I. And that's the beauty of it. I love those. I love
wrong. I want to be wrong so desperately. Yeah. I don't know how desperately I want to be wrong.
The wins are even sweeter when they're unexpected.
Yeah,
that Newcastle win, I never saw that coming in. It was so much more enjoyable.